Let me ask you something. Have you ever looked at a product you used to buy easily and suddenly thought, wait, why is this so expensive now? Same salary, same store, same you, but the price feels like it doubled. And here's the scary part. Nobody stole your money directly. No one hacked your account, no one picked your pocket, yet you still feel poorer. That invisible force has a name: inflation. And today, I'm going to explain inflation in the most simple and unforgettable way with a story about one strange product. A product that used to cost almost nothing, but slowly turned into a luxury. Imagine there's a product called life tokens. Life tokens are not money. They're not coins. They're not even real. But in our story, life tokens are what you use to buy things. A cup of coffee? That's 2 life tokens. A bowl of noodles? That's 3 life tokens. A nice dinner? That's 10 life tokens. Now let's say you earn 100 life tokens a week. You feel fine. You can buy what you need. Then one day, you walk into your favorite coffee shop. You order the same coffee, same cup, same taste, same size. But the cashier looks at you and says, "That'll be 3 life tokens." You blink. You think, "Wait, wasn't it 2? The cashier smiles and says, "Yeah, but prices have gone up." You laugh it off. It's just 1 token, right? You pay. But that moment was the beginning. That tiny increase wasn't random. It was inflation. So what is inflation? Inflation is the general increase in prices over time. It means that as time goes on, your money buys less. Not one product, not one store, but across the entire economy. Coffee gets more expensive. Noodles get more expensive. Rent goes up. Transport goes up. Electricity goes up. Even simple things like snacks or bottled water feel like they're slowly slipping out of your reach. And what's important to understand is this: inflation doesn't just make prices higher, it makes your purchasing power lower. Meaning, even if your income stays the same, your lifestyle slowly shrinks. Like wearing the same shirt every year, but the shirt keeps shrinking. Until one day you realize you can't breathe in it anymore. Let's go back to life tokens. You still earn 100 tokens a week, but now, coffee becomes 3 tokens, noodles become 5 tokens, dinner becomes 15 tokens. You didn't get weaker, you didn't become lazy, you didn't suddenly make bad choices. You're still you, but prices moved. Your wallet didn't shrink in size, but it shrank in power. And that's why inflation feels so frustrating. Because it doesn't feel like a mistake. It feels like life is cheating. You start thinking, why do I work so hard, but I can afford less than before? That's what inflation does. It slowly steals the value of money, without taking money from your hands. Now, here's the part many people don't understand. They think inflation happens because companies are greedy. Sometimes, yes, but that's not the full story. Inflation can happen for a few main reasons. First, demand is too high. If everyone suddenly wants to buy more things, but the supply is limited, prices go up. Think of it like this. If a concert has only 1,000 seats, but 10,000 people want to go, tickets become expensive. Not because the seats changed, but because people are competing. Second, supply becomes smaller. This is called supply shock. Example: fuel price increases, shipping becomes expensive, crops fail because of weather, a global event disrupts production, then everything costs more to produce and deliver. So companies raise prices. Third, printing too much money. This is the one people argue about a lot, but it's simple to understand. If more money enters the system, but the amount of goods stays the same, then money becomes less valuable. Imagine you have a small pizza. If only 2 people are sharing it, each gets a big slice. But if 20 people suddenly join, the slices become tiny. Same pizza, more people. That's what happens when too much money flows into the economy. Prices rise because money becomes less special. Here's the truth. A little inflation is normal. Most economies aim for low and stable inflation, usually around 2% a year. Because when prices rise slowly, businesses grow. Salaries grow, and people keep spending. But when inflation rises too fast, that's when things become painful. Because wages usually don't increase as fast as prices. Prices move quickly, salaries move slowly, and in that gap, people struggle. That's why inflation can make middle-class people feel stuck and poor people feel crushed. Because it attacks the basics: food, rent, transport, energy, not luxury, survival. Let's make it real. Imagine in 2015, you could buy a simple meal for $2. Now in 2025, the same meal is $5. Did the meal become better? Not always. Sometimes it's actually smaller. Sometimes the quality drops. But the price rises anyway. That is inflation. And if your salary went from $500 a month to $550, you might technically be earning more. But your life might feel worse. Because earning more doesn't matter if everything becomes more expensive faster. So, let me leave you with this. Inflation is not just about prices. It's about time. It's about money losing strength. It's about the invisible gap between what you earn and what life costs. And the smartest people don't just chase more money. They chase value. Because in a world with inflation, the question is not, how much do I have? The real question is, how long will it still be enough? If you understand inflation, you stop blaming yourself for feeling like life is harder, and you start building a mindset that protects you. Because money isn't only something you earn, it's something you must defend. This channel exists for those who are ready to rise. If that's you, like the video, subscribe, and let this be your daily reminder